Hey there, YouTube. This is my Microsoft Sidewinder, and I'm going to be showing you all a pretty in-depth review of what I think about it. Now, this is my first or second real high-quality gaming mouse. The other one I had was a Gigabyte. I do not know the number, model number, but it was a Gigabyte wired mouse. I got this about a year ago, and so far there has been absolutely no problems with it whatsoever. Let's start off with the externals. It's got a real nice finish in the center plastic, which comes up along here and along here, where the buttons are. It's somewhat shiny hard plastic. When you get to the sides, here, all along here, and here, it is a rubbered, texturized plastic, which feels really good, and it's easy to grip. The way I hold the mouse is I kind of fingertip it, and I'll put my whole hand on it, or claw it, I fingertip it, and I grab it like this. So it's really comfortable. It has an indentation where your thumb would be, slight indentation to grab it. It also has another indentation right here where your ring finger would be to grab it. Ergonomics of this mouse, decent. They're not fantastic. The previous mouse I had, the Logitech, is very, very ergonomic. It's on Newegg. I got it for $13. I'll post it in the description just to give you an idea about what I'm comparing this to. The thing that sets this mouse different from the Gigabyte mouse in terms of being ergonomic is the hump. As you can see, the hump is located towards the back. Now, if you're fingertipping it, that's not bad, but if you want to be able to put your whole hand on it, which is what I was used to because of the other mouse I had, the hump needs to be more in the center. So if you look at your palm, where your knuckles are, in the middle is where the hump is. It's not all the way in the back. So it's kind of awkward to hold the mouse. You do get used to it, but it's not quite as comfortable as other mice. Another thing it has is removable feet. Feet pop off, and you can interchange them with two other feet. These are black. These are the slickest. They also have white and gray. Gray is the more coarse, and white is a between size texture. The reason I have these black feet on is I'm using a Razer Goliathus Control Edition mousepad, so it is it's very thick. You can probably see it down here. It's really texturized. It's not smooth. It's got depth to it, so it's really texturized. So smooth feet counteract the control of it, so it gives a great response. I have tried the speed, and I do not like it. I've even tried the speed with all of the other feet, and this seemed the best combination. I do not use the macro, although I probably should, but that is the macro key. Do not ask me how to use it because I really do not know. It has 3 buttons on, I guess, the spine of the mouse. There's a red spine that runs along the center. Switchable DPI. It's called DPI on the fly. LCD readout. You cannot differentiate between them, but it does change. Red background with black letters. Right now I have it set, bottom being the lowest at 400, the middle, which is what I use normally, at 1000, and the top being 1600. I don't see why you need anything more than 1600, even if you have triple screen set up. The scroll wheel, it does not slide freely. I don't know how to explain it. Like most gaming mice, it clicks. Fairly long notches too. how much it moves every click. Some mice, very short little clicks. This one, they're very long clicks. So that's something else you might need to get used to if you're used to a mouse that clicks, you know, rotates 2 millimeters. This is, more than that. Another thing this mouse has that I really like, and the reason I got it for, is changeable weight. It's you can change the weight of it. As you can see, this compartment right here comes open by pushing this button. By the way, that purple light that you see, the laser, you cannot see that with the naked eye. I noticed that earlier. Like, I'm looking at it and I cannot see it at all. Yet you can see it on the mouse pad. Probably because it is an infrared laser, and this is an infrared camera most likely for infrared lights. So that is pretty cool. You cannot see it with the naked eye. But anyway, you push the button and the tray pops out. Now I like a light mouse because, like I said, I fingertip it, I grab it, and I like to kind of just throw it around. I don't move my whole arm, I just kind of fling the mouse around. So I have a very light mouse. As you can see, there's no weights in there. The weights are located in this little box. Now this box slides open. Okay, here's the lid to reveal your weights. You have 3 10-gram weights and a 5-gram, along with the feet. It also doubles as a cord catch. As you can see, you thread the cord through these notches right here. There's 2 notches. The cord sits right in. You have to be careful when you put the cover back on not to pinch your cord. And there you go. And that way you can pull out the desired length of cord. So if you have a big mouse pad like me, you aren't fighting for cord and getting it caught on things. You can see it pretty much goes to the end of the mouse pad. I don't use that much of them. I stay usually right up in here, so it's plenty enough. And reinserting the weight tray is really easy. Take the mouse, and just slide it in and click it. There you go, it's in. There is a button located right here. There's a, I don't know, it looks like a throwing knife or something, curved, like Chronicles of Riddick looking thing. And it says it opens up Microsoft mouse program. And I had this on XP, and it did that. But now on Vista, I push it. This is Windows Vista Ultimate 64-bit, and it opens up games, which is weird. I haven't really played with that or go into depth as to figure out how to change that, because I'm not worried about it. But it does open up games, and it opens up all of your Windows-based games. So Dawn of War 2 and such is all on here. Turning Point, Fall of Liberty, another game I have. It opens up that. So that's cool. Other than that, I'm really happy with this mouse. It's a great mouse. It's lasted this long. If you have short fingers, I have big fingers, they're not too terribly long. But if you have really short fingers, I would not get this mouse. Mainly due to the fact that you cannot palm this mouse comfortably, I think. And with me fingertipping it, it is somewhat difficult to reach these buttons. I love the design of these buttons. That's another reason I got the mouse. They're not forward and rear buttons, the top and bottom, which is a lot easier to click. But as you can see, if I set my mouse naturally, and my hand naturally on the mouse like I would, fingertipping it, the buttons are just out of the reach of my thumb. I can't really click them comfortably. So I guess I kind of turn my hand on the mouse, sideways like this. This would be straight with my fingers parallel to the lines of the mouse. And as you can see, I cannot reach that. So I turn the mouse and I grab it sideways, and that seems to help. Love the mouse. DPI on the fly is very useful. You get into some type of sniping situation. You can easily just click it with the back of your finger, which I kind of do sometimes. I just kind of click it with the back of my knuckle. This is very easy to read. If you do forget what you set it, the camera is not picking it up. But with the naked eye, it is very easy to see, so don't get discouraged by the quality of my camera. Guess that's about it. Love the mouse. If you have any questions about it, post a comment. The cord is about, I guess, 4 feet long. You cannot change the lights, which I guess is kind of given considering everything on the mouse is red. So, can't think of anything else to say about it. Great mouse. I love it. Wish it had maybe a few more keys, some buttons, but it's enough to get the job done. So, if y'all have any questions, just send me a message or post me a comment, and I'll gladly respond to it within a day. So, thank you.